All right, guys, we're going to start here at 2nd and 20, not where you would think any offense wanted to start, but apparently that's what Oklahoma needed to get kick-started here in this one, all of 10 seconds into the game. Let's just watch the play, and then we'll go back over it. What I notice here is almost how poorly some teams do a stunt compared to what Oklahoma does defensively. So we've talked some, I guess I should say, and what I meant by that last comment was we've talked a lot about how well OU uses their games, their defensive line front, how hard, the first move guy will attack the offensive lineman to free up the space for the guy who's going to loop on some of the stunts and things that Oklahoma does. Watch this from South Carolina. Let me get my marker. Watch these two working together. And this is Brian Thomas, who is a good SEC defensive end. And he's not the lead guy. So it's more here is not doing enough to impact what people see. So what it feels like he should be doing is running right across and just trying to slam into Fasusi. Instead, he swims Ozaida. I guess so. Now that I'm looking at it, okay, then I apologize. Then this is just wrong. This is a 3-down front. I missed that Thomas was initially in a drop. So let's just forget that whole point, and we'll move forward a little bit. That's just my fault. I watched it about once or twice through, and then I start talking. So that's my bad. My apologies to the South Carolina defensive front. But what we do want to watch here is watch Heath Ozaida. He had a clip last week that showed him kind of getting to this level, kind of getting past the line of scrimmage, and then kind of look like missing here, and all of a sudden his eyes went here, and he looked back. This one, he was just like, hell with it. I'm going to go get this. I'm going to make something happen here, make something good happen. And Fasusi does what he wants. That looks like kind of like a hole, but I don't think it was. I think the guy just tried to whip around the corner. And because, there doesn't seem to be any apparent grab from Fasusi there. But, again, the guy that springs this is Ozaida. He's going to come up here, get on that block, and keep Brian Thomas far too busy to make a play on that. So, good. Now, you'd want him to keep running a little bit. Finish it a little harder. But, I like that he got out there and was decisive. Because he's a good blocker. He is. I know some people doubt that when I say that. Let's put it this way. He can be a good blocker. He has that ability. He's shown that at times. He's not consistent enough with it. And I don't know, what changed this week. If this can be more like the guy he is, then great. You see Michaela here do a really nice job. Turns the nose. I think that's the Goodwine kid. Over to Fabechi, and then he's going to go pick up at the second level. That's perfect. Not perfect. Nothing's perfect, but really, really effective. That will help Oklahoma win games if he can play like that. The other guy I want to single out a little bit here is Javonte Gibson. Look at him up here at the top in a man block situation. Watch him get out. Gets on, is it technically beautiful? No. But he's putting a hat on a hat, and he's trying to get in the way. He's being active. He's using that big frame of his. There's stuff that can work there. You're not mad about any of that. And then Torrey Blaylock fighting through a couple tackles, running towards space. Some of the stuff, we've talked about it for weeks. I don't want to just, now the offensive line's better. Torrey Blaylock doesn't get any credit. I thought in this game, and I'm going to try to highlight it a few times here because there was a few runs I thought it really showed. I thought his timing and patience was better than I'd seen it all year. Now, there's a duh to that in that, hey, he's getting more experience. Oklahoma's giving him the carries. They let him develop a rhythm. So there's something to that where, guys, I don't know how else to say it, but, hey, the rotation seemed pretty simple and pretty straightforward. And it was just him and Xavier Robinson really just rotating back and forth, and they both found some rhythm in this game. So I take that as a real positive for Oklahoma.